Section 1, are you leaving money on the table? Are you paying more in taxes than you need to? This is a question every person should ask themselves. Many people simply accept the amount taken from their paycheck. They believe the system is too complicated to understand. They might think that tax laws only benefit the very wealthy. This is a common belief, but it is not always the complete picture. A new law, which some have called the Big Beautiful Bill, has introduced several changes. Understanding these changes is the first step toward keeping more of your hard-earned money. You work hard for your income. You should know exactly where it goes and why. One of the biggest myths about taxes is that any new law automatically means you will pay more. People hear about tax reform and immediately worry about their financial stability. They imagine their paychecks shrinking and their budgets getting tighter. However, this is not a universal truth. The reality is that tax legislation is a complex collection of many different rules. While some rules might increase taxes for certain groups, other rules introduce new savings credits, exemptions. The Big Beautiful Bill is a perfect example of this. Section 2, decoding the Big Beautiful Bill. First, let us explore what the Big Beautiful Bill actually is. Not one giant rule, but a package of many smaller rules. It was created to adjust the country's tax system. Its goals are varied. Some parts simplify the tax code, making filing easier. Other parts close tax gaps that let some pay less. Some sections provide financial relief to low and middle income workers and families. It can feel overwhelming, but focus only on the parts that apply to you. The law changes several areas of taxation. For example, it might adjust the standard deduction. That's the set amount you can subtract from income so it's not taxed. The bill could introduce new tax credits or expand existing ones. A tax credit reduces the tax you owe dollar for dollar. For instance, a credit for caregivers or a credit for people improving job skills. See the bill as a collection of tools you may be able to use. To understand the impact, look at your own finances. Your income level, your filing status, single or married, and whether you have dependents all matter. A self-employed person will be affected differently than a salaried employee. A family with 3 children will see different changes than a single person with no dependents. The Big Beautiful Bill is not one size fits all. Its effects are personal. Move past general headlines and look at the specific details that match your life. Let's use a simple example. Imagine the bill raises the standard deduction for a single person from $13,000 to $14,000. If you earn $50,000 a year, this helps you. Previously, you'd be taxed on $37,000. $50,000 minus $13,000. Under the new rule, you'd be taxed on $36,000. $50,000 minus $14,000. A larger portion of your income is shielded from taxes. A small change that leaves more money with you, no extra action required. Section 3, the truth about Social Security tax. A major part of this new law involves Social Security tax. This is the tax taken from your paycheck that funds the Social Security program. This program provides retirement benefits, disability benefits, survivor benefits. Typically, you pay a percentage into this system. Typically, your employer pays a percentage into this system. For many people, this tax is a significant portion of the total taxes they pay throughout the year. The Big Beautiful Bill has introduced new rules that could change how much Social Security tax is collected from certain workers. This is very important news for your take-home pay. The most significant change is the introduction of Social Security tax exemption for lower income workers. If your income is below a certain level, a portion of your wages may now be exempt from this tax. For example, the law might state the first $10,000 of income is not subject to Social Security tax for individuals earning less than $40,000 per year. This is a targeted change designed to provide immediate relief. It increases the net pay or take-home pay for the people who often need it most. It helps them keep more money from each paycheck to cover essential living expenses like groceries, rent, utilities. It is important to know who this affects. This exemption is not for everyone. It is specifically aimed at individuals and families within defined income bands. Higher income earners will likely not see any change in how their Social Security tax is calculated. Additionally, there are special considerations for those who are self-employed. Self-employed individuals pay the employee portion and the employer portion of the Social Security tax. The new rules may offer them a different kind of relief or calculation method. The goal is to deliver financial help without dramatically altering the overall funding structure of Social Security for the long term. A common question: will this exemption reduce your future Social Security benefits? This is a valid concern. The law was structured to address this. Your eligibility for future benefits is based on your earnings history. Even if you pay less tax due to the exemption, your earnings for benefit calculations should remain credited as if you paid the full amount. This ensures you receive tax relief now without sacrificing your future retirement security. Always confirm these details with official sources, but the intent is to separate tax collection from benefit calculation. Section 4, 5 practical steps to save your money. Now that you understand the concepts, let's turn to action and get practical. Here are 5 practical tips you can use to navigate these changes. First, check your withholding on your paycheck. Your pay stub is a valuable document. Look for the line item for Social Security tax, often labeled OASDI or similar. See how much is being taken out. Your company's payroll department should automatically adjust for the new law, but mistakes can happen. If the amount seems incorrect based on the new rules, a polite inquiry can help get it fixed. A small recurring error can add up to a lot of money over a full year. Second, you must know your income band. Many of the new benefits, like the Social Security tax exemption, are tied to your adjusted gross income, or AGI. Your AGI is your total income minus certain specific deductions. You can find this number on your previous year's tax return. Knowing your AGI will help you quickly determine if you qualify for certain tax credits or exemptions under the Big Beautiful Bill. If your income is close to a threshold, you may even be able to make financial moves like contributing to a retirement account to lower your AGI and qualify for a benefit. Third, actively track all exemptions and credits you might qualify for. A credit is a direct reduction of your tax bill, so it is like finding money. An exemption reduces the amount of your income that gets taxed. The new law may have added or expanded credits for things like childcare, education expenses, or energy-efficient home improvements. Keep a simple checklist throughout the year. When you make a purchase or have an expense that might qualify, make a note of it. This simple habit will make tax filing much easier and ensure you do not miss any savings you are entitled to claim. Fourth, if you are a freelancer or small business owner, plan for your self-employment tax. Self-employed individuals are responsible for paying the entire Social Security and Medicare tax amount themselves. The new law might change the calculation or the income threshold for this tax. The best practice is to set aside a percentage of every payment you receive into a separate savings account specifically for taxes. Using simple accounting software or even just a dedicated spreadsheet can help you track your income and estimate your quarterly tax payments accurately, preventing a surprise bill later. Section 5, your path to financial clarity. Fifth and finally, do not be afraid to ask for help early. Taxes can be complex, and a new law adds another layer of information to process. If you feel unsure about how the big, beautiful bill affects your specific financial situation, it is wise to consult with a qualified tax professional. Many people worry about the cost of hiring an advisor. However, a single consultation can often save you much more money than the fee it costs. A professional can provide personalized advice, identify savings you might have missed, give you peace of mind that you are doing everything correctly. To summarize, the core message is one of empowerment. The big, beautiful bill is not something to fear, but something to understand. It contains provisions, particularly around Social Security tax, that could result in real savings for you and your family. The key benefit is straightforward. You can stop overpaying taxes, keep more of the money you earn. This is achieved not through complicated schemes, but through simple awareness and action. By following the 5 practical tips, you can take control of your financial picture and ensure you're taking advantage of every benefit available to you. Remember the 5 tips. Check your withholding on your pay stub to catch any errors. Know your income band to see which benefits you qualify for. Track all potential credits and exemptions throughout the year. If you are self-employed, be diligent about planning for your tax obligations. And finally, seek professional advice if you feel lost. These are not difficult tasks. They are small, manageable steps that can lead to significant financial improvement. Each one puts you in a more powerful position when it comes to managing your money and your taxes. Your clear next step is simple and can be done today. Find your most recent pay stub. You can likely access it online through your employer's portal. Look at it carefully. Find the line for Social Security tax. Compare the amount. Compare the percentage to a pay stub from last year before the new law took effect. This one simple comparison is your starting point. It will tell you if things have changed and will signal whether you need to take further action. Take this small step now to begin your journey toward greater financial clarity and confidence. Subscribe, share, comment, and like. Remember, Bell's Accounting, Tax, and Notary Services is here to help.